revolution has kick-started various revolutions under the digital revolution. You talk about health, you talk about agri, you talk about law. Everything is linked up with digital revolution. And if a country is not focused properly, you will lag behind, just like we lagged behind in the days of industrial revolution. That's why when I won my election in 2011, I have to separate Ministry of Communication from traditional Ministry of Information and Communication, that always a junior minister that handled communication. So the information was the main one, to talk about propaganda about government. And the communication that will drive the digital economy was marginalized. And I said, no, I have to separate it. And I put a young, very intelligent engineer, Johnson, a lady, to drive the process. The idea is that in the 80s, 90s, if you go for conferences in agriculture, they will talk about NPK fertilizers, they talk about grafting, they talk about crossbreeding to create hybrids and so on. Today, when you attend any international conference on agriculture, more than 60% of the discussion is on deployment of the digital technology. So I'm so happy with the CEO of CARE 365, the young man. I have to thank you very sincerely for bringing this innovation to our country to solve our health problems. We have so much about the relevance of this. And even for those who have the money to go anywhere in the country for medical care, sometimes you have a lot of problems going to the right place very quickly. I remember in 2007 when I was the governor of Bayelsa State and also a vice presidential candidate of the PDP then, my chief judge then took ill. And just we couldn't know the problem. We have to send through air ambulance, took him to Cromwell Hospital in London, which is one of the best hospitals in Europe. Cromwell Hospital kept him for some time, got all their consultants from within Europe, and got back to us that they can't know exactly what was happening to the man. And they predicted when he will even die. But they said that the problem will be tropical. So they will recommend hospitals that know more about tropical diseases. And they recommended one hospital in Cape Town in South Africa. So we have to fly him from Cromwell Hospital, London, to Cape Town in Africa. In fact, when I visited and I asked the consultant managing him, I said, what is the problem? The person said, they can't say what they have only detected is strange protein in his body. Strange protein. They kept him longer than the date the Cromwell Hospital predicted he was going to die, but he still died in South Africa. If we had a product like this, I don't think we would have been going up and down. I think one of the things that CARES 365 will help is to direct us to the appropriate hospital that you will manage yourself for, even those who have the money to go abroad. And of course, from all the discussions, it will help the management of health generally. I have to thank the MD of NDDC, my younger brother, Dr. Sam Ogbuku, that already you have the system and you are partnering with them. Zenith Bank, thank you too, because you are one of the partners. I saw it on that page, about 13 partners. Let me also commend these 13 partners for encouraging this digital revolution in the health sector, and that is the way to go. Once again, let me join my boss to thank all of you for coming. I thank you all.